Hey there, it's Elizabeth. Welcome back. Today I'm going to do a little ramble session. I feel like I haven't done one in quite a while. This is kind of like a different setup that you're used to seeing because I am at the South House. We've been here for a week now. We had some things we needed to take care of with the new place, and we had some friends down for the 4th of July weekend, and I hope y'all had a great 4th of July weekend if you live in the States. And yeah, so we've been here for a week now, and I'm the only one here. So I figured, what the hey, let's turn on the video camera while I work. So yesterday I worked on, let's see, my Fibonacci. Now, what you're looking at here is my happy planner turned happy journal, and what I am using to do the pages, to kind of decorate the base pages, I am using Flamingoing, I guess, into summer. Flamingoing. Anyway, it's from Victoria Thatcher, her printables. I love them. It just makes it so much easier just if you're into the whole decorating thing. So yeah, she has everything on one page and it works out really well. Not really sure what this one that I'm using is. It's another flamingo one. Excuse my arm. But I can't remember what the name of it is, or even if it's written on here somewhere. I have no idea. I can't tell. Sorry. Wait, maybe this is it? No, I don't know. Sorry, but it has to do with flamingos. And so I figured that was fitting because we're down south and we are by the ocean and all of that stuff and the beach and everything. So that's what I'm working on today. I don't have an art room down here. I just carry my travel art bag, which is actually bigger than my weekend bag, believe it or not. And so yesterday I was working on my Fibonacci, and in true Elizabeth fashion, this is my newest one here. And this is a Staples brand gridded notebook that I have not done anything to the cover. However, I have gone ahead and done a few pages in it, and I've done all my washing and gluing together of the pages. If you'll remember, here it is right here. Excuse my reach if you saw that. If you'll remember in this book here, I know it's a weird angle, but this is my June section of the book. And if you'll remember, if I can show you here, see, I did not glue the pages together, and I don't like that, I don't like it at all. So I have glued all the pages together in this book. I like it so much better, because the pages are nice and thick, and I like that. So yes, I have been working in my journal, in my Fibonacci for the month of July. I'm up to July 4th. Here comes Fred. I'm so sorry. So yeah, I've worked up to July 4th, and then I just still need to do yesterday's page. So that's that on my July book. And then, of course, I have not, if I can get it out, okay, I have not finished my June book, okay? So yeah, I left off on the 25th. It was a bed day. Yeah. So I still need to finish this, but I've shown you, sorry, I bumped the camera. I've shown you before, like, this is what I do. I cut out my clip art and I get everything ready, and then I just clip it on. And then in my phone, sorry if I hit you guys again, in my phone, I keep a running list in my notes section that, I just, at the end of the day, I just jot down little notes in my phone telling me what I actually did that day. So then it's easier for me when I do have the time and the energy to go back and do my pages. So yeah, like I said, that's what I'm doing today, is working on my happy journal, catching up with that. And I also wanted to show you all this, which is a lovely, what do you call it? It's a faux dory, and it was handmade by a lovely subscriber and friend. And I just absolutely love it. And she did make me an insert, which I will be using and utilizing. It's beautiful. It has all kinds of different paper in it, and it's really super cute. And I might even use this more like a maybe a sketchbook or something of that nature. I'm not really sure yet. It's so beautiful. I don't want to mess it up. But I did go ahead and make another insert for this just using scrap paper. And then on the inside, what I've done is I've made kind of like a junk journal, Midori type thing. And what I plan on doing with this insert is taking all of the bits and bobs and wonderful pieces that people send me that do not end up going into my Fauxbonichi for some reason or another. I do enjoy putting like the individual cards. I love keeping the individual cards. Well, of course I love everything, you know, hello. I keep everything as well. But sometimes it's hard to fit everything onto a page or whatever the case is. So I keep all my bits and bobs together from Happy Mail. And so I wanted to make like a Happy Mail insert. So that's what I did. So on here is just all sorts of things that I've received from my friend in Australia, my sweet Karen. And this is a lovely card that my sweet sister Lynn had sent me of a gorgeous girl. And you know, I tipped that in. This is all just made from scrap paper, from scraps that I had. They flip out old calendar pages. Like this is Mamby paper here. This is like an extra, what was this? An extra painted paper I did, and it was, what's it called? Shaving cream painting, which is super duper fun. And then these are little things that people have sent me in the mail, and stickers and just different ephemera pieces. And I just love them so much. So I decided that I would make a little insert and then, you know, just add extra ribbon that I have that I received in Happy Mail and just all kinds of things, you know, and then I can journal in it or whatever. I also kind of like deconstruct the envelopes and put all the sweet little stickers in here, just all kinds of things. The, you know, postage labels, just all sorts of stuff. And it just, I love it because it reminds me of, you know, the lovely friends that I have that send me such beautiful things. And, you know, here's more stuff from a deconstructed envelope, little stickers and things like that. Here's some more. So yeah, I've been having fun playing in that. And it is a lot of fun because it's just like, you know, finding a special place for the special items and then just gluing them in. And there's just something so satisfying. Y'all know how satisfying it is to cut and paste and all that stuff. So I love having like a separate book for all of the lovely Happy Mail that I receive that doesn't go into my Fauxbonichi. So I've been working on that. Excuse me, there's Fred again. So yeah, let's get on with it, shall we? So like I said, today I'm working on trying to catch up in my happy planner / happy journal. I call it my happy journal because I do not plan. I write things down after the fact. Okay, that's why I don't call it a planner, you know? Oh, let's scoot that over a bit. And, you know, in previous videos, I have had a lot of requests for me to do a journal with me type of thing or a plan with me type of thing or a Fauxbonichi with me type of video. And I had done previously, and they're in my playlist, I had done previously some, what are they called? Some videos on my process and how I do things, how I get from, you know, one thing to another, that type of thing. And how I go from like, you know, from a blank page in my Fauxbonichi to a completed page in my Fauxbonichi. So I have a series on that. If you want to check that out, be my guest. And after I had done that series, I had gotten several requests, you know, please decorate in front of the camera again. Well, here's the thing. It's very much a challenge for me to do that because that is not my normal process. for my Fibonacci or for this, happy journal thing that I'm doing now as well. It's just not my process. That's not how I work. Normally, I did that specifically for the series as a video response for those of you who wanted to see my process and how I go about putting a Fibonacci page together, and or how I go about putting the happy journal pages together. So, however, that's not the way that I normally work. So it's very difficult for me to do that. I don't journal every day. I don't work in this journal every day. I don't work in my Fibonacci every day. So I can't basically do a journal with me type of video because that's not how I journal. There are a lot of people that I thoroughly enjoy watching on YouTube that do that type of process. They, at the end of their day or at the beginning of the following day, they journal about the previous day. Or like I said, at nighttime, maybe they get their crafting on in the evening and they do their whole page, in the evening of what happened during the day. There are a lot of people that do it that way, and I think it's wonderful, and I love to watch those videos on YouTube, the process and the journal with me and that type of thing, but I just don't journal that way. So I'm very sorry, but I don't have those types of, videos, only the ones that I have specifically done in the tutorial section of, no, I don't want to put that there, of my, what's it called? My playlist. I do have playlists that have all of that stuff in it. So today, I'm just going through here and trying to decide, where I want to put certain things. Going back through my notes in my phone and all of that fun stuff. And just designing my pages for today. Then I'm going to go in and fill them all in and all of that fun stuff. So, yeah. So that's what I'm going to do today. And I do, I like doing this and, but like I said, this isn't how I normally do it. Well, this is how I normally do it, but I don't do it on a daily basis, so it's kind of difficult for me to say, oh, okay, I'm going to do a Fibonacci page. Let me turn on the camera, because in all honesty, it takes me about an hour to complete a page if I were to do it from, start to finish. And I'm not too sure y'all want to see that. And as most of you know, or should know by now, I don't like that there. I do not edit. Never going to. Well, I never should say never, right? But yeah, probably not going to happen. It's just not something I do. I don't care to learn. I don't know how to do it is basically the thing. I don't care to learn how to do it. I don't want to learn how to do it. Yeah, so that's just the way that it is, right? I mean, some people don't mind it. Some people don't like it. I'm sorry, but it's just not how I do things. So yeah, I think that looks okay, I guess. I don't know. I think I need another weekend sign. Because this week we actually started our weekend on this Thursday here. So we kind of, it's really like an unplanned vacation is what ended up happening, because we had to come down Thursday down south because Friday I was kind of like the project manager for over at the bungalow. We were having some work done over there and I needed to be there to babysit the workers and make sure everything was getting done to my satisfaction. So that's what we kind of did. That's what I did on Friday. My husband commuted, from this house to work, which is perfectly fine and worked out great. And what else? Yeah, so that's pretty much it. And then we had a lovely weekend. We had our friends come down. My husband's a really good friend from work, and his wife, their daughter, and their daughter's friend. So they came down, and they were kind of like our guinea pigs for the bungalow because, yeah, we got the bungalow up and running. Everything's working out great. And so, yeah, they stayed over there for the weekend. And so they were kind of like our guinea pigs. And we were like, yeah, let us know how everything works out. Let us know if it's comfortable. Let us know if the air works. Let us know, if there's anything you don't like, because we had gotten the bungalow. We closed on the bungalow June. Was it June? Yeah. It had to be. Had to have been. June 9th, we closed on the bungalow. And then we worked, a couple weeks on getting things ready. And we basically got it for investment purposes, but we also got it possibly to rent out to people from work, from my husband's work. Like when they have overtime and things like that, they have workers that come in from out of town and stay for a month or 2 months. And so we're hoping that we're, able to rent it out to maybe some of the workers at work that we know and that are friends and all that kind of stuff. We are not going to be renting it to strangers. It's not going to be like on Airbnb or whatever that thing is. Yeah, we're not doing any of that. And then otherwise, we're going to use it for friends and family if they want to come down and spend the weekend so that we have extra room for them. And it's funny because in the Keys, the renting procedure is very, I don't know how to explain it. It's complicated. You can't rent things by the week or by the weekend here. They do not allow that here in the Keys. So you have to rent for a certain amount of time, and it's usually about a month. And the fine, if you decide to rent by the week, or of course that would be illegal, but if someone were to decide to do that, which they do, there is a very steep fine involved if you get caught. And it for my husband and I, it is not worth it. Okay. Yeah, doing something illegal is never worth it. I mean, let's face it, right? Hello. There is a reason for laws. And I am a rule, usually, in most cases, I am a rule follower, as is my husband. So, yeah. So that's kind of, what we're doing here. And, the reason we're here so long and not back at our regular house is because we were actually going to leave Tuesday to go back home. And I actually ordered a mattress for this house. This is the Hideaway. So in my videos coming up, I'll probably be mentioning either the bungalow or the Hideaway. The Hideaway is our main weekend home. The bungalow is the other one. So that's how you'll know the difference. So anyhow, I'm at the Hideaway now, and we were supposed to leave on Tuesday to go home, but I had ordered a mattress for one of the bedrooms here. And I was really, really hoping it was going to arrive while we were here for 5 days. So wouldn't you know, I got the email and it said your delivery is scheduled for Wednesday, the day after we were supposed to be leaving here. So yeah, I wasn't all too thrilled about that, but what can you do, right? So when Tuesday came, my husband and I talked about it, and he had already been commuting because we had been here, since the week before. So we discussed it, and we were like, what's the point in going home for a few days only to come back for the weekend? Plus, I didn't really want to bother the neighbors, which, they would have been fine with it because they're great neighbors, but I just didn't want to bother them with, we're getting a delivery, could you keep an eye out, and all that kind of junk. So yeah, the delivery came yesterday, and you know me, I can complain about just about everything. So, of course, I have a complaint about the UPS dude. Oh my gosh, yeah. So we ordered a Lisa bed, I think that's what it's called. Let me see how much time. Oh golly, I'm going on forever. I believe it's called a Lisa bed. And you just buy the mattress and it comes in a box, and then you open it up and it's like within seconds the whole thing kind of inflates and, you know, whatever. It's a foam mattress type of thing. So the UPS guy, I hear this loud bang, and I, look out the window. I see the UPS guy. No honk. He didn't honk. He didn't come upstairs and knock. Nothing. Okay. So I hear this loud bang. I look outside, see the truck. I, rush downstairs. By the time I get downstairs, he's long gone, right? And he left this huge mattress box, right? Well, it's not huge. I mean, relatively speaking, it's small, but it weighs 95 pounds, okay? So what does he do? He leaves it like right on the edge of my carport. That's it. Didn't bother honking to let me know he was there. I didn't have to sign for anything. He didn't come up the stairs and knock and let me know he was dropping anything off. Nothing, right? So I look online and it says clear as day, your package was delivered to the front door. I'm like, are you kidding me? Oh my gosh. I was not happy. Anyhow, my husband got home and he, my husband is a big, handsome, buff dude. So he brought the 95-pound box up the flight of stairs, and we commenced with opening the package. And I had read a bunch of reviews online about how great the bed was, which it is. Don't get me wrong. I don't have anything to complain about the bed except one thing, because I can't go through anything without complaining at least once. So we opened the bed and everything, and all of the things that I had seen online, they had said that it didn't have an odor, all this kind of stuff, like you undo it, it inflates, so to speak, within minutes, and you're good to go. You're good to go to sleep on it, right? Well, we opened it up and oh my gosh, it had such a strong odor to me. Now, maybe I'm sensitive to odors, but it was anywhere between a dirty diaper and a vat of either formaldehyde or acetone varnish, like varnish remover or nail polish remover. Oh my goodness, it was so strong, let me tell you. And I looked on the website too, and it says nothing about the odor at all or airing out your mattress. I mean, typically you should air out a mattress if it's been in plastic, but it said nothing about that. And all the reviews I had seen, unsponsored reviews on YouTube, had said, oh, it has a, very slight odor, no problem. Well, 4.5 hours later, we go into bed to lay down on it, and it is super comfortable, by the way. Let me tell you that. That has it going for it. It is super comfortable. But it still smelled, and I had even Febrezed it, right? And like literally at midnight, my husband got out of bed. He said, I can't sleep on this bed because it stinks. I'm like, all right, well, I'm sorry. So poor thing. He slept out on the couch. I didn't have a problem sleeping on the mattress. So I'm hoping that tonight everything will be, normal and everything. But the mattress itself is fabulous. And for the price and all of that, and it comes in a box, it comes in a box that's probably about, I don't know, like a foot or a foot and a half square by like 4 feet long maybe, or something like that. And it's a king size mattress. So yeah. So it came, it comes all bundled up, But yeah, it'll be good once the stench goes away. So yeah, I might have to go onto the website and leave my reviews saying, yeah, if you're sensitive to odors, you need to definitely air the mattress out. And that is my little review on the Lisa mattress. Wonderful mattress, love it, so comfortable. I slept so well, but yeah, not so good with the smell. Anyway, okay, that's my story, and I'm sticking to it today. Coming to you from the South House, and yeah, glad to be back. Hopefully I'm going to be doing more of these Ramble Session videos and flip through videos. because I've gone through weeks and weeks and weeks of video response videos and tutorial videos and process videos and all of that. So I want to just get back to my ramble sessions and my flip throughs, and hope y'all enjoy that. So thanks for hanging out with me today, and I hope y'all have a great rest of your week and a great weekend coming up. And I'll catch you soon. Thanks.